Okay, so what's going on is people are having problems with their scripting, and that's I'm guessing that's like the progression of whatever levels they make. And it's fairly simple once you get the flow down. You just have to make sure that you have everything in the right sequence, and that's even with down to like the enemies and when they spawn in specific times. So this video is basically going to explain that. And I'm using a default because it's easier, and that way it's really simple, because even the tutorial doesn't explain the scripting very well. It doesn't cover everything. Even the advanced tutorial isn't very good. It doesn't even cover a lot of the minute details that you have to put into scripting for your enemies. Alright, so your spawn's right here. I'm just going to get rid of all of this stuff. And then... Okay. And then we'll make a smaller room. This will work, whatever. Alright, we'll add it in there, go inside. Okay, so here's your spawn point. We've got a door. Your characters start. So what we need to do first is add a door. Vertical door is fine. And as you know, 12 enemies cannot be in the same map at the same time. So whenever you play the map. So what you have to do, you can add every enemy you want in the game. You just have to make sure that they are sequenced or scripted in a way to where only 12 will spawn. Well, 12 will be present on the map at one time.
Why 12?
But I don't know. I don't know why 12. Alright, so we're just going to use imps. That's a lot easier. So I'll make 12. Alright, so we got 12 imps. What we're going to do is we're going to take 6 and tie them to where when this door opens, 6 will spawn. Then when one of them dies, another 6 will spawn. That way, it's not completely 12, but it'll get you the basic idea of how it works. So what you want to do is you have to go through each imp and set the show on start to false. And make sure that you hit apply whenever you do that. Because what this does is when your character spawns onto the map, these imps or whatever other creatures you decide to spawn will not be there when you enter it. You can notice, you'll know that by this little icon right here. This right here means that it is hidden. And another little quick tip, we'll just delete these real quick. Is you can hold down L2 and duplicate. Oh, make sure he's actually touching the floor. Now what just happened was, as you can see, each one of them now has the hidden symbol on it. Now what we'll do is we'll go to the door, we'll hit add. When door opened, so when the door opens, send a signal, there is no activator. So the door is actually the activator. So we'll tie him to this first imp and go to show. Show the object if it is hidden. The object can be hidden again with hide. So what this shows is when the door is opened, show the imp. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this, stick it up here, and you can link each one to unopened. Right. We'll do 6. Now, another thing we can do is we'll take this imp, for example. We'll go to properties, requires glory kill. We'll set that to true. So the only way he can be killed is if you hit R3 when he's flashing gold and blue. And then we'll go add on killed. And we'll hit this first imp right here. Show. So we'll go on killed. We'll grab the on killed, bring it up, which bringing it up just gives us a little bit more space, makes it a little more clean so you can see it. And then we'll drag it to each imp. And all of them, we will link it on killed to show. Now, let's say there was a door here. We'll go ahead and add one, just a little room. Go back to the object view. We're inside the room. It's a vertical door. We're going to change that to a green door. And you'll see why. Go to add an object. Drop a green card key right here. This, you basically have to do the same thing as these imps if you don't want it to be here when you spawn into the area. So you go to its properties. Where is it? Well, there's another way to do it. So, on spawned, you can do it with the door as well, or any other object you hide. So when that character spawns in, he will be, this card key will be hidden. Now if we want a creature to drop this, it won't drop it in the specific point where he is, but when killed, attach it to the card key, show. Alright, now it's a little bit complicated after you get it all set up, but this is basically how you do it. Alright, and then to show you, we'll go to play.
I got disconnected.
Really?
I have to, like, basically, I'm trying to tell this lady what the guy told me, because this is different from
That's our glory kill. And the other 6 spawn. Alright. Our card key is dropped. And we win. And that is basically the progression of scripting. Now you have to do that for just about everything that you set up. So for example, if we had all 12 of our creatures right here and we had a Hell Baron right here, alright? As soon as this door is open, we would have to set it to where he is placed in the room, he is set to hidden when we spawn. The door will be closed. Alright, you will go and touch the door or add to the door so that when opened, he will show. And you have to do it through that progression or it will not work. So, thank you for watching. I might do more if people ask me to. Thank you.